It was a day like any other. I got home from work to find my beautiful wife sat there, listening to something on our speaker. I asked her, "What's that you're listening to?" And she goes, "Oh, it's a new podcast that I found. It's amazing. These three beautiful boys are very, very funny. Much funnier than you." I recoiled in horror and just said, "No, you don't mean that." And she goes, "Yes, I do. I want a divorce. I want to marry Callum, Will, and Tom from the Life is Such podcast. They're just so amazing." So the next day, we went to the lawyers, and she made me sign the divorce papers. I've never been so heartbroken. Damn you, Life is Such. Mwah!
Hello guys and welcome back to the Life is Such podcast. Come on, man.
I'm gonna come down and slap you.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Fuck's sake.
It's fine, we can use this one. There's no
Anyway.
demonic noises this time.
Anyway, welcome back to the Life is Such podcast. I'm your host Will, joined by the ever-present Callum and Tom. How are we, boys?
I'm alright, thank you.
Yeah.
I've been pissing you two off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not even been a minute and a half in and I want to slap you.
We are 90 seconds into recording this podcast, and Callum has deafened me and belched in my ears.
But don't worry, you won't
have
be
it.
hearing the screaming because that we won't put you through the pain.
Little does anyone else know that it's now 9:10, and we said we'd be ready at 7:30.
Yes, that was a
Yeah.
combination of me and Callum, to be fair. Mainly me.
Yes.
I've just been sat playing Forza because, I've had nothing else to do, but I'm as sick as a dog, so I'm just sat here doing fuck all for most of my day, to be honest.
So it should
But
be.
I'm
Got to
not-
recharge
he's
your
so
batteries.
poorly.
Yeah, I'm not great. I don't think I've got the Rona. I think I should probably get a test. Would be wise, but we'll find out. Anyway, how
Sort
have
of
you
case of other. Yeah. I've been alright. I've been pretty busy the past few days. Sorting this new job out and a potential other one, which is pretty groovy, but it's very stressful. Not going to lie, because I didn't think, because this other one that I've got an interview for is much better prospects, much better pay, and is literally for my education institution. So it'd be working for the university I'm currently studying at, which would look fucking amazing on my CV.
I wonder. I couldn't imagine ever working at my uni. I think I probably could do it. There's so many people that do it
Yeah.
in some way, shape, or form. I feel like I see them around. Like, there are people on my rugby team that work at the uni, and I've seen them. Like, I've been out on socials with these guys, and I've seen them do some weird.
I don't know, Will. The amount of imbeciles at your uni, I think you would end up just offing yourself because you just couldn't deal with the stupidity anymore.
I mean, I've been there. But a lot of people feel that way, even if you studied there or not. You only had to walk past, and you're like, "Oh, Christ."
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only issue I have with
That's
this
fine.
new job is if I might end up paying back my student loan before I fucking finished it, and that's my only issue.
That's only if you start earning 25k. You
Yeah,
definitely
it's
won't earn that. You'll be on the minimum.
No, with the one it's 23, but even so, my course goes on for another 5 years, and if I stick at it, within a year, I'll probably get another pay rise, and that will hit the margin.
Even then, you don't realise when you pay it back. I'm pretty sure taxman takes it. Like, you don't actually have to pay it back.
Yeah. I think
They
even
just
when
take
you
out
hit
your
the
wages.
cap, I think it's only literally like maybe £25 a month or something. Like, it's really low.
You pay back fuck all. It's literally like 5% of your salary.
It's not,
Maybe even less than that, actually.
I'll do my ego wonders though. Just be like, I'm already paying back my loan and I'm still studying. Yeah.
What's funny though is like the government were like, "Oh, we're getting really annoyed about the fact that like not enough students are paying back their loans." So they were like, "We're gonna increase the cap to 25k because originally it used to be I think 21."
Yeah, it was.
And then they started moaning that not enough people paid it back by the time they reached like I think the break-off point is about 40.
Yeah.
So then they increased the pay gap, which means not enough people are going to pay them back because there's like not enough people our age who have finished uni earning that type of money. And then the fact that they take such a tiny amount out of your salary each month to pay it back, it's just like there's no fucking point. You might as well just be given university grants out for free if you're taking back peanuts.
Don't Scotland do that?
Scotland do it for free if you're a Scottish resident.
Scottish national, right?
Yeah, Scottish national. So if you're English and you've moved to Scotland to do uni,
you
then
still got to pay.
you still have to pay. Yeah,
Bro, that is such.
because
That's
the Scots hate the English because
yeah, fuck that.
we
should
fuck
do the
them
same,
over.
bro. We should do the same. Fuck them. We should. I'll tell you
nah,
now.
the Scots are good.
Nah, fuck that. If they do, they can do it to us. You know, we can do it to them. Fuck that. Anyway, let's get into our topic of discussion today. This is a fun one, all right? There's no set agenda to what we're going to talk about. We're just going to throw shit at the ball and see what sticks, essentially. But
My shit definitely sticks to the wall.
Mine don't even stick. It's just fluid. It repaints it.
Oh,
Currently, in its current form, it's like it's like throwing water out of a pail, like a pail bucket. Like in Sea of Thieves.
yeah, I was about to say, like in Sea of Thieves, the game we've been playing all week because we're nerds.
Bro,
I honestly think
we've
put at least a day playing time into it this week.
I think even more than that,
No,
considering we've been playing till like God knows what time
You
in the
two
morning.
have. I went to bed at like 1:30 the other day, and you two stayed on till about 4:30.
Hang on, I can tell you the exact play. Wait, does the Xbox app give you playtime?
No, consoles
Does
do,
it not?
but I'm not
Console
turning
does, but
I'm not turning my brand new Xbox Series X on because
rub it in our faces, why don't you?
odd flex. You can't see, but I'm tensing my biceps right now.
Oh, look at me! I've got a next gen console.
Right.
Ooh.
You're just jealous because you can't get one.
Fuck off.
This is through
Fuck off.
Argos.
Yeah, unless it's from Argos because you have an Argos card.
Yeah.
Fine, that's fine.
I know. I may be fully employed, but I'm still poor as fuck.
Right, so this is my segue into the first question of the day. This could last like 45 minutes. This one question, we'll find out. So I want to talk
hit
about.
me.
I want to talk about food. All right. Everyone loves food. It's no question. Right. All three of us could fucking eat for England, despite
Bulimics don't.
Fuck's sake. Despite Callum being the skinniest human being alive, the man can eat for days. What is, and this is controversial, and I've seen a lot of people do this. So you know you have like the tier lists, right?
Yeah.
What would you say? You're going to Tesco's. You're on your lunch break. You've got 20 minutes left, right? What is your go-to meal deal from Tesco's?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't know who's starting first. Someone start us off.
I'll start this because I've had some experience, smoking a lot of weed, and I've ate a lot of meal deals due to having the munchies.
A lot of meal deals.
Me deals.
Hold on, we'll start off. What are you currently going for? So today, right now, what are you feeling right now? What are you fancying if you were there now?
I'm feeling the old the southern fried chicken pasta that they do, the little sweet corn and the mayonnaise.
Ooh.
That's good.
Oh
but
wait,
if
are
we're
we talking
talking
about the mayonnaise one or the the ready coloured one?
Nah, not that one. Like the southern fried with the crust
the sweet
on.
corn and stuff.
Yeah, that one.
I've never had that one. I've had the red pasta one.
The red pasta's good, but the southern
fried
fried
one's
one's banging,
really
man.
itchy foot. Bear with me. Hold on. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, the southern fried, that's something else. That is. Oh, I survived on that for probably about 2 years. Not gonna lie.
Yes, that one is the best.
I've never had it.
So good.
I've never had it.
I would suggest it. It's surprisingly good.
Is it one of the big pots?
For a Tesco's meal deal, it's surprisingly
Oh,
decent.
It's not like the
Tesco
you do the
slab.
tomato pasta one with like the cheese in as well. Like it's not the big ones. It's sort of like a flat one.
I think we can put that. We can put that bottom. We can put that toward the bottom. I don't rate that pasta at all.
I kind of do. It's got quite a lot of flavour.
I don't go.
Is that the one with the feta in?
No. It's got like cheddar in.
Yeah,
it ain't that posh, Callum. Come on. I'm talking about meal deals here.
Yeah, we're not in ZZ's.
No. They do
Pret a
a meal
manger.
deal pasta thing that's got feta in.
I don't know. Probably. I don't really go for the pasta dishes. The last meal deal I had a pasta dish because I'm obviously like counting calories and shit. I scanned the barcodes when I'm trying new foods on MyFitnessPal. So I scanned this thing and I thought this can't be right because it was like a big pot, 350 gram of like bit of pasta, bit of salad, chicken, and like rice and couscous and black bean, and I was like 270 odd calories for this. No way.
Really?
And it was, yeah. And I ate it, and I ain't gonna lie, I ate the chicken bits, right, and they were lovely. The rest of it was just dry. And then I realised I had this is really what got me right. You boys know I'm not a vegan. I was putting it in the bin, and it had a big green V. So what I was eating wasn't even chicken. I don't know what it was, right? But it was so good, and it really made me question my life because I thought it was chicken and it tasted like chicken. And when I put it in the bin, I was like, wait a minute.
Did you just
Hold on.
look at the contents in that bin and just go cluck cluck you fuck?
Do you know what made it even worse? There was a girl sat like Callum's been in my uni. You sit in like the canteen place, right? There's a girl sat like maybe 3 tables away. # social distancing, and she was on her laptop, right? And I can only imagine what was going through her head because, and this is my go-to snack at the moment. I've sat there, got a vegan pasta, right, and it's looking good, okay, and then I whip out 2 packets of Southern fried fridge raiders.
Oh no, not gonna lie. I always have to go for fridge raiders if I go for the meal deal.
Yeah,
go for it.
recently.
See that used to be my go-to for the snacks, and then they started doing the small pots of sushi, so I go for that now because I love me some sushi.
I do like sushi.
So good.
I think
I've got to be in the mood for sushi.
I think we'll take a tangent. So I think
Sushi all time.
we'll be fair and let Tom finish off his thing, and then we'll debate.
Yes, but it all depends, what mood you're in. If you want a bit of pasta, you want a baguette, you want a sandwich, you want a wrap. There's such variety there, which is
There actually is. Tesco's got such a bad rap here, but I think in the meal deal game, would you say anyone out there is better than Tesco's?
no.
It's
no,
it's
they're
close.
top tier. They're top tier.
There's one place that's close for one reason, right?
Where's that?
And it's Morrison's because you get a salad bar.
Oh, okay. Now we're
Wait,
bringing
what?
in
You
the
get a
salad
what?
bars now. Okay.
Salad bar. You know the one in town?
Oh.
Up near Hughenden, where you used to work.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't know this.
Bro, you get like a salad bar, and that's in the meal deal. Now,
Oh,
I still think Tesco's takes the crown, personally,
Yeah.
because of the variety, and I'm not much of a... If I want to choose what I'm eating in terms of salad bar, I'll go Subway and get a I'll get a roll, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, well, you can do a lot more when you go Subway, though.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you're looking to customise it to that extent, you go Subway. There's no way about it. But I think we're all in agreement that Tesco takes the crown on where to get
God,
the
yeah.
meal deal.
Definitely, 100%.
Oh, speaking of food, boys, I told you guys this like earlier this week, but fucking Wickham is getting a Five Guys finally, and I am going to be the fattest bastard ever
No, you're not.
once it opens.
No,
Oh, mate, I will
metabolism
be.
is like something
don't-
else.
Your metabolism. You ever seen that meme of SpongeBob, bro? It's like, you want to see me run to that about in the back? You want to see me do it again? That's literally Callum's metabolism. Like, do you want to see me digest your food?
So when you do it again?
I mean, saying that, I made the fattest pasta bake for dinner tonight, and after eating it, 10 minutes later, had a shit, and I was hungry again.
To be honest, it's probably because there's something wrong with your bowel. It's just all pasta that you shat out, probably. No
ate
nutrients was absorbed.
If I ate that pasta bit, you'd be
Just
fishing.
my body instantly digested it, just like.
If I ate that pasta bit, you'd be fishing my colon out of the bottom of the toilet bowl.
Oh,
It's bad, bro.
it's lovely.
But yeah, I think we're all in agreement.
But mate,
that,
I thought we were still on about Five Guys.
No, we'll come back to it. But I really want to get this meal deal conversation because it's actually so intriguing because there's such variety. Honestly, I think about it like it lives in my head rent free. It's bad. So we're all in agreement. Yeah, Tesco's is the best place.
Tesco's top tier, definitely.
Yeah, I think
Definitely.
Tesco's wins.
Because sort of like, the variety they have and just the options. But if I'm going for a sandwich, it has to be, roast chicken, bacon and stuffing. Because that...
Oh, hold on.
That's...
See, I never usually go for the sandwiches. I
That's
find
a-
them really
Oh
dry.
no, I always.
Oh
go.
no, you're wrong. You are just pure wrong. I'm
We'll
sorry.
go when do you know what? They're dry. If you get like, so this is my problem with the Tesco sandwiches, right? If you get a sandwich, like, if you're doing this right, this next sandwich, if you get this in Tesco's, fuck off and just make it at home. If you get like a ham and cheese,
Don't even bother. Don't bother.
Oh
with
yeah,
something like
don't
that.
even bother spending that money. Fuck off.
that is dry, right? But if you get something with a little bit of substance in it,
Well, it's like the
Like-
roast chicken one. That's got mayo in. Like
yeah, if you get a bit of mayo,
brown bread as well.
like a chicken salad or like a chicken tikka, they've all
Yeah,
got.
BLT or something. Like I guess
I
got a
don't
little
rate the
bit of
BLT.
mayo.
I've got to have some form of meat in there. I'm not gonna lie.
True, it's
I've
got to be a
got
bit
to-
more than just a thin rasher of bacon, doesn't it?
Yeah, so you're going roast chicken, beef, and
Bacon, not beef. Roast chicken,
Bacon.
bacon and stuffing with a bit of mayonnaise. Side
That's slap.
possibly. I don't know what I'll go for the.
oh,
the
with
snack.
snacks, what are we going for? We'll do best chocolate to get and best packet of crisps.
Sorry, lads. I'm just speaking of chocolate. I'm just going to chow down on this green and black's milk chocolate bar.
Fucking
Tory.
organic fuck.
You can hear me crunch it.
Tory.
Ready?
Yeah, that sound. That's the sound of no palm oil.
That's the
Mm.
sound of the Conservative Party.
That's the sound of the man
That's
who
the-
supports the BNP.
Go to work.
That's the sound.
Eat your
That's the
chocolate.
sound of the that's the sound of the Tories snapping the spine of the working class.
Oh God.
That's the sound of the Tories snatching kids. Wow, well, hold on a minute. Whoa.
Whoa!
That's the sound of a Tory snatching food
Quickly,
out of a hungry
quickly.
kid's mouth.
Back to the food, quick.
Yes. So, we'll do best crisp packet, best packet of crisps, we'll do best chocolate bar, and then best overall snack, like, across the board.
Tyrell's vegetable crisps.
Is that actually your submission?
You're wrong.
Yes, they are
Again,
so nice.
You're wrong.
Go, get in the bin.
I respect your opinion, but you're wrong.
Vegetable crisps.
Honestly, for me, for crisps, if I'm going for it, have you had the Walker's
Knick-knack hot and spicy.
sun bites?
Which
Like
colour?
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the sour cream and chive and like the sweet chili ones.
The pink ones, the chili ones
Yeah.
I get on the board.
They're paying those.
I can get
They're
on
good.
board with the chili ones. They do slap.
Yeah,
I'll give you
they
that.
slap
See,
hard.
it's either that or knick-knack hot and spicy.
Knick-knacks, they're
Nah.
sort of like I
you
wouldn't
go-
get them in a meal deal
No,
personally,
that's
but
they're
if
like- they're
if I
like
need a
pie
little
crisp.
little snack, then I'll probably get them.
Do you know what? If you're going knickknacks, there's only one flavour I'm going with, and it's the purple one. Is it rib and saucy?
Oh, smoky
Oh,
rib or
yeah.
some shit.
The rib
I
and
never
saucy.
see those anymore.
No, neither. Do you know what? My dad brought a multi-pack of knickknacks home the other day. Alright, there were, I think, 8 packets. Me and him chowed down 4 each. I had not had a packet of knickknacks in about 7 years. I didn't even
Yeah,
seen
so
them.
it's
Oh,
been a
they're so
while.
good.
It's been a
And
while.
I was like,
Same,
yeah.
same with me and Monster Munch as well. I've not had Monster Munch in God
what
knows
flavour
how long.
Monster Munch? There's only one.
Oh,
There's
hot
only
and
one.
spicy.
Nah, you fucked
Yeah.
it. It's the roast beef. It's the roast beef.
No, it's hot and spicy and
No.
roast beef. If you get pickled onion, there's something wrong with you.
Oh yeah,
Pickled
now
onion
pickled
slaps.
onion, you're a wrong'un.
It slaps.
What, pickled onion?
Yeah.
I'd agree with roast beef, but pickled onion is
I
sort
don't
of
know, Will. Have
it's
you
too
smelled the
strong.
breath of someone who's just eaten a packet of Monster Munch pickled onion?
Pickled onion slaps, and I will die on this hill.
Okay, alright. Okay,
at
now
me.
chocolates.
Chocolate
What
is.
we
Oh, hold
saying?
on, wait. We haven't said that. I think.
Oh shit,
What
sorry.
What I'm having at the moment, I'm really boring with my meal deals. Right, so my sandwich, I normally always go for the same thing because it's just like if I ain't broke, don't fix it. I get chicken.
You're
Bacon.
loyal, fam. You're loyal.
I
You
get the
stick
chicken.
with what you know.
I get the chicken, the bacon, and the lettuce. It's staple.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
always right. Now snacks currently, I'm going for. I get the meal deal, but then I get a little bit extra on top. So if I go in snacks, I'll get crisps. So it'll be sandwich, chicken, bacon, lettuce. I'll get, and these are the crisps I'm fucking with at the moment. I've been dabbing my toe in the water here for a long time with these. Right? Odd shout. But oven baked cheese and onion Walkers.
Mm.
Now listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another case of I'll die on this hill. There are levels to crisps, right? In terms of like texture and all the other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
These crisps are on. They're up there with McCoy's and like paprika. What are the ones? The paprika ones? You know the ones I'm on about.
Yeah. I
Walker's
can't
Max.
remember the name.
Walker's Max, is that it?
Walker's,
yeah,
Walker's
yeah, the
Max.
max
They're up-
versions that are
they're
like
up there.
extra country.
They're up there with them. They are outrageous. And if they're not there, I'll probably go for like a plain old like flame grill McCoy's.
Yeah.
Got to go on McCoy's.
Personally, I think if I don't even know if they do the smaller bags of them because you can only get them in the fat bags. But the Walker's Sensation crisps, they're
Oh yes.
Yeah,
No, you can get them in smaller bags now.
oh.
I know.
I'm
Controversial.
still
I
not
think-
changing my opinion on that one, though.
I think they're overrated. But we'll get into them.
What?
We'll get into that after we hear Callum. After we finish the meal deal conversation.
Yeah,
Callum,
yeah.
what are we saying for your? Don't do the drink yet, Callum, or the chocolate. Just go sandwich, crisps.
Alright. I never get sandwiches, so it's either the Southern Fried Chicken wrap, Southern Fried Chicken pasta, or
Yeah,
the
the baguette.
deli meat baguette.
Have you had the Southern Fried Chicken baguette?
No.
Oh, mate.
I've had the I didn't even know they did a Southern Fried Chicken baguette.
Yeah, well, they call it a sub roll, but it's
Eh,
it's a baguette. Don't be fooled. It's a baguette. Anyway,
fucking frogs.
wow. Anyway, Callum, packet of crisps. What we saying?
Well, I never usually get crisps.
What'd you get?
I usually get either sushi or, which I've seen in a couple of Tesco's, but it's very rare. Sometimes they do the Tesco's own beef jerky.
Oh yeah, they do that up near.
So
You know the Tesco's up near.
yeah, I know
Asda.
which one you're on about.
Turnpike one.
Yeah.
They do it up there, yeah.
Sometimes they include those in the meal deals. So if they're on, I get those because I love me some beef jerky. Like, oh, it's fucking die for.
If you are
If
going
I do
crisps,
get crisps, I get vegetables, Tyrell's vegetable crisps. There you
You
go.
know
I
what's
said
mad?
it right.
you might have the healthiest meal deal ever.
Yeah, and that's
get-
quite strange coming
You
from
get a
him.
chicken.
You say
wrap-
that, yeah, fucking beef jerky. That's not healthy.
No, but like in terms of like, you get a chicken wrap instead of chocolate and crisps. You go for sushi,
Which is healthy as well.
which is healthy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so where do we stand on chocolates? Now this is the biggie, right? Because there's so many. Everyone loves chocolate, right? Some people don't like crisps, but I'm pretty sure 90% of the population calls chocolate.
Crunchy or Snickers. That's what I usually get for a meal deal.
I do mess around with crunchy from time to time. I love having a crunchy at Christmas in the selection boxes.
Yeah, yeah.
There, I treat myself to a crunchy then. I'm not a fan of Snickers. I don't really like Snickers too much.
Snickers are all right, but
Oh, I love chowing
taste
down
a
on
bit
them nuts.
nutty.
I
love chowing down on them.
I'm a fan of the peanuts, right?
Yeah,
Snickers,
yeah.
yeah. I'm a fan of peanuts, but you've got to be in the mood for them. Like, I'm a big fan of Reese's Pieces, a huge fan, but you've got to be in the mood for them because they're so rich. Like, they just make you feel they're really
Oh
sickly.
god. Speaking of peanuts, this is just making me think. Did you guys ever buy those nougat bars? They were like pink and
no, I
white,
didn't
and they
like
had like
those.
Yes.
peanuts in them.
Yeah.
They
And
were
they,
horrible.
Like, I used to love them as a kid, and then I
Bah.
had one a few years ago, and I bit into this thing. I was just like, how the fuck did I like this as a kid? They were the most vile thing ever.
My
Like,
school
even the
used to sell them.
peanuts have no flavour.
My school used to sell them, and I remember I was like, oh, you know, when you used to like sneaky steal from the canteen. Everyone did it.
yeah.
Of course.
I dashed. I was like, I'm gonna get that bar, and I didn't get the one I was going for because I panicked because somebody looked at me. So I just grabbed the first thing on my face, and I took one bite of it and I gave it to my mate. I was like, I don't want it. It tastes like arse.
I don't know how shit can taste so bad though. Like that pink shit is obviously the nougat shit. I don't know how anyone likes that.
I'm just not a fan.
I mean, it's used in a lot of chocolate, but the thing is, they flavour it properly.
Yeah.
When it's just like plain
It's not
old
just plain
nougat
old
with
nougat.
chemical flavouring, it's
It's like aspartame.
It's aspartame.
Right. So where do we stand on actual chocolate? That isn't chocolate. What are we going for? Meal deal wise, what are we going for? Chocolate bar.
As I said, Crunchy or Snickers usually is what I get if I get chocolate.
Snickers is it's a staple, isn't it? That's very popular.
Yes. I like me them nuts.
But we know. what were we saying? Tom, chocolate was.
I don't know.
It's tough.
If I'm getting a meal deal, I probably wouldn't normally go for a fucking. It's basic, but probably just like a Kit Kat or something.
Oh
Like,
God.
Nah, not the little fucking 2-stick things. Like, you know, I'm talking about the Kit
The
Kit Kat
chunky-
chunky, you know.
The Kit Kat
Oh, look at me! I'm taking a break. I'm having a Kit Kat. Ooh.
The chunky. The
Chunky.
chunky. Damn right, the chunky. I could
I ain't
mess with
getting
it.
a normal one. Yeah,
I
but they
do-
do like. Have you ever had the cookies and cream one?
Yes.
That's pang.
Tastes like Hershey's.
Nah. The peanut one.
Yes,
Never had that.
I haven't had
Oh,
the
it's
peanut one.
lovely.
I've had the mint. The orange one's quite nice actually.
Did you ever see that that Kit Kat that was just one Kit Kat? It was just one stick. And they sold
No.
it.
No.
It was so imagine like you get your regular Kit Kat and you get 2 bars. Right?
Yeah.
Imagine one of them.
Oh no! I think I know what you're on
it
about.
was a
And they
little bit bigger.
advertised it as like you could get 2 versions. You could get the left Kit Kat or the right Kit
No,
Kat.
that's
Am I
Twix.
right?
That's Twix.
That's
You are-
Twix, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's Twix. Fuck.
Twix is hella underrated. But it was called like Kit Kat Senses or Senseless or something, and it was just one Kit Kat bar.
Mm.
And I remember seeing it and I was disgusted, absolutely disgusted.
Well, no, it's like the other day when I know it was like a multi-pack of Twixes that I bought. And I thought it was going to have 2 in, a couple, it said 8. And I was like, oh yeah, fucking, I'll get at least, 16, Twixes. Quick maths, what are you saying?
No,
But-
there's 4 packets.
Yeah, and like literally, I was like, "What the fuck?" No, it wasn't even that. They were individual wrappers, so it was just one
Oh,
Twix a
that's
piece.
just-
Nah.
That's playing you dirty.
Mate, I wanted to fucking email Asda and be like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
that can't run, man. But
Awful.
Kit Kat's an odd one. I never actually heard anyone say Kit Kat. I think with chocolate. See, this is tough for me because I have one of my answers is very controversial because a lot of people hate it, but I think it tastes nice.
Don't you dare say bouncy.
No. I'm not that
Oh,
not that wrong.
thank-
Jesus, I have morals.
Fuck.
So sometimes Mars, right? Mars. If you've got nothing else to go for, because
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with the
you
Mars
can't.
bar.
You can't.
I'm not a fan.
So it's wow, really? I rate Mars. Do you know what slaps? You know the Mars ice creams? Woo. Wow. Wow. Nah, the Mars
See,
ice
I
cream
would say
slap.
Kinder Chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they include Yes.
Yeah, the Bueno
Kinder
White.
Milkshake, mate.
The Bueno
Kinder
White.
Bueno Milkshake.
The one from Five Guys. Oh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oof.
Ugh. God.
Was that all of us simultaneously coming, or just a thing?
Oofing. You were coming. We were oofing.
I definitely. My screen is sticky right now.
Oh, there we go.
No,
so
but-
me and Will were.
No, so
I just
it's either a Mars, a Kinder Bueno White. I feel like you can't go wrong with that either.
I completely forgot about the Buenos, you know.
But this is the big one, right? And this is the one I told my friend this at uni when we were in Tesco's there. And we go to the library for a library session, so we were packing up foods. I bought 2 meal deals. One of them had a boost.
Jesus.
A boost.
Boost bar.
Oh
A
no!
boost bar.
I wouldn't choose it, but
Oh.
if it's there, I'll have it. Like, you know, like,
you
I'll
know
eat
what?
it. If someone was like, do you want this boost bar? I'll be like, yeah, go on.
They're so underrated. I remember the last time I was at Callum's, I went to Tesco's. I think Callum to get some milk. And I picked up a boost bar because I was starving. And we went back to Callum's house. And Chick was there. And he was like, why the fuck are you eating a boost? And I went, what do you mean? He was like, tastes like fucking flip-flops. I was like, wait, what? They're alright. He's like, nah, they're alright. I just don't like them. I was like, nah, they're actually, I think they're really nice.
Have you ever had the
in
Boost
ages.
energy drink?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh,
That's a great segue to get onto drinks because they taste like fucking arsehole.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
not
I?
nice at
Literally,
all.
the last time I drank a Boost was literally the last time I drank a Boost because I took a sip from it. I looked inside the bottle.
It looks like-
and there was some shit floating inside my drink, and it did not come from my mouth because this was the first thing I'd had like
I hope not.
in that day.
Sure.
So it was something.
Are you
that,
sure, Charlie?
Like, I'm very sure. I wasn't on the streets that night, so
That's the first.
I know. My customer base was dwindling. But anyway, on to drinks.
Alright, so I think we're all clear. Boost is not the one to go for.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Alright, so where are we on drinks? Because this is a toughie. Because I
It's very diverse. It depends if you go for like a flavoured water, if you go for a Lipton's iced tea.
Boy, listen. I was gonna. My choice is the vitamin water. One of my choices. Listen, if you get the, what is it? It's like, I don't know what the brand is, but it's like a white bottle. It's like a bottle with like a white label.
Oh, I think. Yeah,
Oh
I think
yeah,
I
I know what you're
And
about.
it's like a vitamin water. And I remember I bought it the first time, and it's gone downhill a little bit since, because I'll explain why. First time I bought it, yeah, it was fizzy, and I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting it, and it set the bar. It like raised the bar higher than what I thought the bar was originally at. And then I had it like a couple of weeks later. And I was like, yeah, we're going to go for that. You know what? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. And it was still water. And I was like, man, this just tastes like flavoured Volvic. It really let me. It really let me down. It really let me down. But other than that, I'm a big gym guy. So what I'm going for at the moment is the.
The U-Fit protein shakes.
No. They're. You know what? I like them, but
They do taste nice.
it's the calories.
It's just like
in them that-
Yahoo's.
Yeah, but it's the calories in them. I'm not a fan of it. I try and minimize the calories in my meal deal, so I go for the white Ultra Monster.
Oh, I know which one you're on.
11 calories in that can. 11, and it basically doubles as a pre-workout. So if you're going gym, take that half an hour before, mate, and you're going to be fucking bouncing off the walls. Class. I sweat before I even get to the gym. I'm like paranoid, looking over my shoulder all the time. Who the fuck's trying to rob me? And it's just some kid pushing like his pram. Yeah, hello. Hello, you're trying to rob me, you little twat.
I know with drinks, I'm quite basic though because I do love my cokes. Like, not gonna lie,
Full
but
fat
if
or
full fat, like, not gonna lie, if you're gonna get a coke, like,
if you're gonna get a coke, it's
don't
gotta
get
be-
diet. Don't get diet because if you do, you're wrong.
It's either you go full fat and basically drinking bleach, or you buy diet and
Kill your
you're basically
kidneys.
drinking liquid meth.
or
Kill your kidneys if you drink diet coke.
you just get
Yeah,
a Pepsi,
and it does what meth does to your teeth.
or you just
Well,
get
that's
a
just
Pepsi,
any
There
carbonated
you go.
drink, though. I think.
Yeah.
or you just get a Pepsi.
Full fat Pepsi.
Pepsi Max.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Ah, mate, Pepsi Max all the way.
I'm a Pepsi man. I'm gonna say it right now. Callum is with me. We will die on this hill together.
Pepsi forever.
I'm a Pepsi man. I do like Coke. Coke Zero slaps as well, but I'm a Pepsi Max Cherry is of a different world.
I was a fan of the Coca-Cola Life when that existed.
I never had that.
That was a very short life cycle, though.
I never had it.
That was really nice because it was made of all natural stuff. So they were trying to push for that, but nobody drank it or bought it or liked it.
They pushed it way too hard, though.
The
advertising for that
like
was
shit.
everywhere.
That's why it looked like absolute fucking wank in a bottle.
But it tasted nice.
You would say that.
Nice.
You would say that to something that's compared directly to wank in a bottle. You would say it tastes nice.
Exactly. It just didn't have the viscosity. That's what I wanted.
God damn.
If it was thicker, then maybe.
With
With a crusty sheen on top.
Listen.
Why just stop, man?
Tom, at least we
You
found.
set me up for these.
Tom.
I'm going to fucking go for it.
Tom, at least we found out what that shit was in his boost bar. It was so acidic.
Yeah,
that
some fucking.
it was so acidic. It was so acidic it melted the cum off his teeth.
Oh, man.
But now that Coke thing.
Right.
Do you know what the best thing about Coke bottles was? Do you remember that? Do you remember back in the day when they first released the bottles with names, and it was like McDonald's Monopoly trying to find the fucking name thing with your name on it.
Oh god, I could never find mine. I
Really?
still haven't to this day.
I've seen about 20 of them. You have the most generic name.
Bro, I've got the most generic name. Literally, like I know so many
Yeah,
Toms.
Tom has the most generic
I
name. So do
remember.
you. Callum's a bit less common than
I
Will and
remember,
Tom.
yeah. I remember my Irish friend. We went to, you know, the Marla Regatta, right?
Yeah.
We've been. I went. Remember one year? I think it was like year 10. I must have been like 15, and it was around the time they'd just come out. And Neve and her friends were going as well, but we were obviously in separate groups. But we all went to Sainsbury's on the high street in Marla. And my friend comes over and he's like, "Wait, look, I got your bottle," and it said Liam on it. And I looked at him and I said, "You realise my name is Will, right?" And he went, "Yeah, but in Ireland we call Will Liam." And I went, "Why?" And he went, "Well, Will, Liam, William." And I was like,
Oh.
"Well, in England, big man, they're two separate names."
Yeah,
And he was like, "So you don't want it?" And I went, "No."
He was
He's
like, no, I didn't say that, did I?
And he looked at me and he's like, "You are fucking rude." And he walked off. And then I thought, he comes over and he goes, I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "There's your fucking bottle." And he found one that said Will on it. And I was like, my guy, yes. And then Neve comes over and she's like, "Can you help me find one that says Neve on it?" And I was like, "Neve, you've got more chance
Jesus
of finding.
Christ,
You've
yeah.
got more chance of finding Madeleine McCann than you have finding a bottle that says Neve on it." Because Madeleine McCann is still out there, whether she's dead or alive. There's no Coke bottle that says Neve on it. There isn't. I'm just saying. I think actually we probably found one. I think I'm sure at one point she must have found one, but I don't remember.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh. Madam Lacan, no here. She did.
Oh shit!
You better hide that kid. Kid.
Right, okay, right. Let's get back on the topic now. So drinks.
Drinks. All right. I'm a Pepsi man, but I don't go for Pepsi in the meal deal. I'm just saying I prefer it over Coke. My drink, other than the vitamin water, I do like a Dr Pepper.
Yeah, I've got to be in the
classic
mood
bit
for
of
Dr
DP.
Pepper though.
For fuck's sake, Callum, man. Do you have to sectionalise everything?
Yes.
Why?
I'm going to deep throat this bottle of beer now. It was that pause.
I was just looking at the Discord to see if anyone was saying
so
anything,
was I.
and they just fucking creased.
Do you know what that reminded me of, Tom? That fucking Sea of Thieves one with the chest.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ! I think there's some shit that we should actually film because it was just perfect.
I've got the game clip, so eventually, if anybody wants to see it, put it on fucking Twitter. But my god, Alright, so
That Chester rage, man. Jesus.
let's all lock a drink in.
I'm not gonna go
Are
for
you-
Coke because I go for Coke all the time, but I would probably go for the Mars milkshake.
Oh, fucking hell. Forgot about them.
Oof.
Oof.
I usually go for the innocent smoothies. They're well nice,
See,
man.
they're nice, right? But again, I'm talking about minimising calories. Both of what you just said have about 300 each.
Yep, that's why I don't do any working out, and I'm somehow still skinny.
People,
Really? Innocent smoothies?
Bro, people look at them smoothies, yeah, and they're like, oh, they're healthy because they're fruit smoothies, one of your 5 a day. But the sugar contents in those fucking drinks are astronomical. Like, they are through the
Oh
roof.
yeah, they are fucking. They should be criminal.
There's a reason. Like, obviously I've been counting calories for a couple of years, but I only started drinking like sugar-free drinks more recently, sort of like last summer, because I used to
Yeah.
get. You two know, I love myself a Lucozade,
Oh yeah.
but I
yeah.
only get the big bowls, the £1 ones. I don't spend 120 on the fucking small one.
because you're not a mug.
I get value for money, and I get the
Exactly.
big boy. But
Yeah.
I remember the day, the day I stopped getting full fat ones, like big sugary ones. My mum sent me a link, and she was like, "Remember that Coke video where they showed how much sugar's in a bottle of Coke? This is the one. How much sugar's in a bottle of Lucozade? That's 1 litre, and it was like 37 spoons of fucking sugar." And
You
I
know
was
what's
like,
mad though?
"Yeah, no."
Jesus.
With those innocent smoothies, they've got a high sugar content, but they don't actually add any sugar into their smoothies. That's all from the fruit that they blend up and mix together.
Yeah.
Because fruit itself
It's
is
got
high
sugar,
in natural
yeah.
sugar.
The carbohydrates fruit are, but like, it's people don't understand that. They see fruit and they immediately think like, "Oh, this
Oh,
is
no.
this is good for me."
Well, it is healthy, but it's
It's-
just such
they-
a high content.
they
of
are
sugar.
good
The thing is,
But if you're
Ed-
in terms of calories, the calories come from the sugar.
Yeah, literally.
Sugar is very calorie dense.
the thing is though, any food is bad for you if you have too much of it. Like
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah,
within
well, anything
like
in-
limits.
Anything ever.
I mean, it's-
Water's bad for you if you have too much. Kill you.
Mm.
Look at apple seeds. If you eat too many apple seeds, you can die from cyanide poisoning.
You drink
Because
too
apple
much soy
seeds-
sauce, you die as well.
Yeah,
You drink
Yeah,
too much
'cause
beer,
you-
you turn into Callum.
exactly.
Well, no, he drinks one and he throws up for like 3 hours.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fuck off.
Oh, wait, I'm going to have to find that video somewhere. So,
No, that's Corona.
On the
That's
year-
when I drink Corona.
on the year anniversary of Life is Such, I can post that everywhere and just let everyone know that Callum can't handle his booze.
Fuck off.
No
Nah,
context.
Callum can handle his booze nowadays.
No context. Callum being sick. That should just be like a page. on
Oh, I
itself.
should post a picture of him, Mikey, and that was so special. That picture to me,
You know-
that has a special place in my heart.
Don't worry, since like the tail end of the first lockdown, I think my alcohol tolerance has gone back up to what it used to be at
Your-
uni, which is not
Your
good.
first
Yeah.
lockdown, all you did was drink.
Yep.
Literally.
That was the first time I actually put on weight but that was like from the amount of beer I drank, and I looked pregnant
There was a
because I was
week.
just so bloated.
There was a week. I can't remember when. I think it was in like June, like early June, like late May, early June. Everything was still shut, right? And I was sat on the decking with my dad, and we were like, "Should go out and get some beer," because it was like, you know, that week where we had like 2 weeks of 30-degree plus, and it was so hot.
Oh yeah.
And we
Oh,
were
it was
melting.
horrible.
Right, this was the time like no barbers were open, so my trim was like out of this world.
Bro, you should have seen my trim. It was fucking.
I had a
criminal.
headband on, and my hair was tied up in a ponytail. That's how long my
I
hair was.
had a top knot, like I had a full, like oh no, actually I had a ponytail towards the end.
But I was
See,
going.
what's funny is when you two both have like long hair, it looks like you're wearing wigs. When I have long hair, it looks like I've been electrocuted.
Yeah, it does. Your head just stands
On the
up.
streets for too long.
But like the
Bad.
issue I had with it, I tied my hair up and all this stuff, but I didn't shave my beard either, so I was going full caveman with the lockdown situation. And my dad was like, "Should we go to Asda and get some booze?" Me and my dad went to Asda and each got a crate of 24 Budweiser on a Monday. I'm not bullshitting you. This thing was gone by Thursday night.
Jesus Christ.
Gone. And it wasn't just me and my dad
Yeah.
drinking it, obviously, but like my mum would
It's
have
still a
some.
lot though.
But it was, yeah.
The thing
but-
is, during the first lockdown, me and Jake were doing that, but that crate was gone the same day.
But that's, yeah, listen, I never forget. I saw Jake after lockdown ended.
We were bad.
I saw Jake at a preseason game. I saw his team. His team were playing on the pitch opposite us. And I saw Jake, and I was like, "Wow, he's got a little bit of a belly." He drank shitloads.
That just all from beer then.
Yeah.
I think so because like Jake's
He lost it all though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because he's a very active guy, very fit guy, plays a lot of sports. So like
Yeah.
the second football was on, you got to think he plays football like 4 days out of the week, 5 days out of the week. Always.
Yeah.
No.
At the time, he did.
No, that was when he was doing college.
Yeah,
Now
like-
that he's working, he plays it like 3 times a week.
That's
I think.
still a lot.
Because
Only 1 day
Only
less.
one day
Ooh.
less,
yeah, 1 day less.
But like that's a lot of exercise to think about, and then if you go from that to nothing, like when I went into lockdown, I was really heavy in the gym. Lockdown hit, and I had to go from like a benching sort of 100 kg to 30, and I was doing 30 reps of 30 kilograms on a bench press in my garden because it just wasn't heavy enough. So like he went from all this running and like conditioning to fuck all, and drinking about his body weight in alcohol a day. And alcohol, do you know the amount of calories in a beer, bro? In fact, beer isn't
Surprising,
that bad.
isn't it?
Beer isn't that bad. It's when I scanned it. So when I first got into MyFitnessPal, I was in freshers year at uni, my first year, and I scanned a beer, and it had like 128 calories, and I was like, oh, that's not bad. I scanned a Bud Light. I think a Bud Light had 128, and a normal Budweiser had like 220. And then I remember I had a VK, and I was out with the boys, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to scan this. And it was the biggest mistake of my life. It was like
How much?
401, if I remember correctly, something along those lines.
Seriously?
I might have clicked like
well, yeah, it's
times.
just sugar.
It is just sugar content is outrageous.
It's like WKD. They're fucking rank, those drinks, man.
Drink them.
WKD. Tom, do you remember when I came around yours? It was me, you, Jack, and Clarence. And you were like, I think we were like 17. You were like, I've got shitloads of WKD. And
Yeah.
we went round and I was drinking it and I was like, this one tastes like shit. And they were like 6 months out of date.
Yeah, they were. Oh man,
They were
it was
out of date.
criminal.
And I was like, this
Bro.
tastes flat. I remember Jack opened his and he's like, there's no fizz. And I went, yeah, Tom, something's wrong here, mate. No, they're fine. Just drink them. I was like, alright. And then like halfway down the bottom, I'm like, Tom, look, I'm burping and it's tasting like something that it shouldn't taste like. What is it?
Licorice, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then
I'm tasting penicillin at the back of my throat.
because I remember Clarence came out the toilet and he went, bro, this thing's out of date. And we were like, what? He's like, yeah, look, it went out of date last August. And we were like, what? Clarence, it's like November. And he went, yeah, my bad, this August. And I was like, bro, let me see that. And it went out on like August the 18th. And then we were like, I think it was just before my birthday, so it was like early November.
Yeah.
And we were like, what the fuck? Why do you still have these? And you were like, waiting for the time to use them.
yeah, no, literally, I was like, I ain't gonna chuck it. I ain't gonna throw
waste
them
them.
away.
Yeah, I ain't gonna waste them.
It's like people who literally throw away, like even if they're not going to drink like a bottle of alcohol and they just pour it down the sink because it's not going to get drunk, is a fucking idiot.
I'm not lying, right? I still have a bottle of Krabby's ginger beer in my fridge from about 4 years ago.
Oi,
Oh,
you should
yeah,
chug
but
that and
Krabby's
just
ginger
see the
beer.
effect it has.
I'll take a picture of it after this podcast. I'll send it to you. It's disgusting. It hasn't been opened.
Oh.
It's just been sat there. And every time I open the fridge, yeah, we've got like you said in the fridge. We've got like Coke rack where you put like fizzy drinks and alcohol and stuff. And that is a small bottle, like a normal 500ml bottle, where a big 2-litre Coke bottle would normally sit, and it takes up so much space. Right? And we're like, it's really inconvenient. Let's fucking move it. And then me and my dad go, we'll do it again. And we've been saying we'll do it next time for about 3 years. Hasn't moved.
Yeah.
And we've still got a bottle of Bucks Fizz in the fridge from like 2 Christmases ago that hasn't been touched.
Oh.
Because my mum's
Jesus.
like, don't touch my Bucks Fizz, and you don't fucking drink it. It's like my dad
Yeah,
says,
my mum's got loads of shit
my
like that
dad
in the
goes,
fridge.
don't touch my Jack Daniels. Me and my dad love a Jack Daniels. Don't touch my Jack Daniels. And he's still, it's been sat in a fucking cupboard for years. To the point where when Callum first started having house parties, I used to rob him. I'd be like, Callum's like, you bringing booze? I'm like, yeah, Jack Daniels. How are you getting that? I'm just taking it out of the cupboard.
I can't stand Jack Daniels, man.
I love
It's
it.
alright.
I love it.
It's alright.
Tastes
It wouldn't be the
horrible.
drink of choice.
I mean, if I could, I would get a Jack Daniels. You know them Jack Daniels in can, like Jack and Coke cans.
Oh, yeah, I know. what
I
you
would
mean,
get
yeah.
that in the meal deal if they let me. That would be my drink of choice. But back to the drink of choice, I do think I would if I'm talking about what the best one is, I would probably have to go with Dr Pepper, just a regular Dr Pepper, just slaps.
Yeah, I'd
Iron
agree on
Brew.
that, but I'd probably go for a Mars milkshake personally.
Iron Brew. I forgot. About
Yeah,
that.
boy, you forgot about Iron Brew. I knew that piqued your
Iron
interest.
Brew. Iron Brew violated me at your house before because
Oh, but it's so nice.
it violated me.
So
because
good.
I'd never had it, and I was like 15, and I'd never had Iron Brew, and you couldn't believe it. And I had it, and I just think I drank too much and I had a really bad stomach the following day, and it went straight through me. But it does. I can drink it now, but I drink the Iron Brew Extra because it's got less sugar content. But like Iron Brew in general is. Oof.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm not a fan of Iron Brew. Not gonna lie.
How dare you?
It's
You're
okay.
a sinner.
It's okay, but
Forgive me, Lord.
it wouldn't
for
be
I
something
have
that
sinned.
I'd it wouldn't be something that I'd choose personally, just for my preference and my taste buds.
Iron Brew is more of a drink I buy big bottles of to put in the fridge. It's not like a 500ml drink I drink.
Yeah.
Like I normally get like Dr Pepper. Yeah. Why am I sitting so far away? I normally get like a Dr Pepper in the meal deal.
That's very close.
Yeah, I know.
No, Jesus, he's making out the mic.
No, I'm trying to get comfortable, man. I'm really ill, and every time I sit in like a weird angle, I'm really like, I'm sorry, alright, I'm ill. Can't help it. I can't get
This
comfortable.
is gonna be fun for Tom.
Yeah,
Coronavirus.
I need to
Oh no!
I don't mind the start. It's gonna be fun to edit because I just got to fucking mute Callum.
just
Or even
mute
just cut out that
mute
bit.
Callum for the first 3 minutes. Just
Oh no, honestly, I'm very tempted because it's just fucking just like, we've got like a minute and a half in and we've only just started the intro
alright. So
for the
drink.
second or third time.
Drink on going Dr Pepper.
I'd agree with Dr Pepper just so we can get a
I do like a
consensus.
bit of DP.
Why have you got a sex like that? You know what? The next topic for the next episode, I actually have a topic on. Right, I'm gonna read the title out now. A little bit of a segue
Yeah,
into
let's
the next
go.
episode. We're not starting yet, but I will read it.
Oh, next. Oh, okay, yeah.
This is next week's episode we're gonna record, right?
Sexual preferences.
That's sort of.
We all know what yours is. Fucking hell.
This is a very interesting one because everybody can relate to it in a way. Where is it? I'm just scrolling through the phone. Hold tight, people. There we go. There it is. Sex, love, and relationships.
Oh Christ!
I think
Why?
honestly, I think that could be such a fucking sick thing to talk about.
Do you reckon?
Mainly because Callum's bisexual.
There's that, and there's also the psycho.
It can go either way. We can share stories of things, like that one. That one's like that has to be top.
God.
That has to be up there with some of the maddest things I've ever. I was there.
Yeah.
It was. You weren't there, Tom, were you, at that house party?
No, it wasn't.
That was.
No, I don't think so.
You've heard the story, right?
Wait, what?
We're not going to tell it now, but
No.
We'll discuss it afterwards.
Yeah, okay,
and,
we'll tell
Yeah.
but yeah, that was one of the maddest things ever. I think that'd be a good episode. But anyway, we keep digressing.
That was me.
Oh, anyway, drinks. We're all agreed. Dr Pepper wins, apart from Callum.
Hello.
Yeah.
Coke.
I don't win.
Coke Life. Oh.
No, I didn't say that. I said innocent.
We care about the
Yeah.
environment.
Innocent smoothie. Okay. So what have we done? We've done sandwiches. We've done crisps. We've
That's
done
everything
chocolate.
in a meal deal.
It is. Do you add any extras onto the meal deal? So you get the £3. Do you add anything else on top?
No, I normally just stick to the £3 limit.
Oh no, I can't. My meal deals are £3.50. I'll tell you why. So you get the £3. You get the sandwich. You get my packet of crisps, the cheese and onion. You get my drink, normally the Monster recently, and then you get 2 packets of fridge raiders for the protein.
Yeah, one packet isn't enough though, is
No,
it?
they're tiny, man. Like I remember,
They have like 5 in.
Do you
Yeah.
know how violated I felt? It was about a month ago, just before this lockdown hit. Right, I bought 2 packets of fridge raiders, and one of them had 3 bits of chicken in.
Oh, I would have fucking.
And,
Fuck
and
that.
if anyone listening's ever eaten fridge raiders, which I'm sure you have recently, they are about half the size of a pinky finger.
If that.
They are
If that.
tiny. They're like maybe 3 inches long, and they're shut up, Tom.
Sorry.
All right, quickly wrap up a few quick fire questions. Favorite takeaway. Okay. Favorite fast food takeaway. Favorite fast food takeaway.
5 Guys, probably.
Five Guys, yeah, all the way.
For burgers, 100%. I don't think anyone
Yeah.
competes. But
Depends what you're going for, though. If you're going for a little, like,
I probably have to agree.
chicken, or, you're going for, like a sandwich, baguette.
Okay, here's one.
Kebab, Chaz.
Here's one. Your ideal takeaway. So your dream takeaway. So I'll
Chicken
give,
boner, lamb boner, prawn boner, 3 bombs, and
a bag of rice.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, an ideal would be, here's mine. I would have a Five Guys burger.
What would you have in the burger, though?
Oh God, I haven't been Five Guys in a couple of years, so I can't remember. Onions, lettuce, The regular
You
stuff.
going bacon?
Yeah.
You going bacon?
Yeah.
Good man.
One of the Five Guys milkshake as well, because why not?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they are so good. The salted caramel one.
Trust
Oh.
me.
Mwah.
Fries. I think we all know where the fries are coming from. Let's not kill ourselves.
Five Guys again.
No.
Ah,
McDonald's.
Five
Five
Guys
Guys
are paying, what are you
Cajun
on about?
fries, man.
Listen, you get Five Guys
Tom.
burger.
No, wait. Tom, have you had the Cajun fries from Five Guys?
I think so.
They are.
But I think I've
phenomenal.
got another one. Like personally, like if we go for chips, I love going to Nando's and then having the fucking piri piri salted chips. Those are banging.
These Cajun Cajun chips are so much better.
For the American listeners we have, we're British, so we call fries chips because they're chips.
Because that's the right way to say it.
That is the right
It
way.
is
And crisps
the
is
correct
what
way.
you call chips.
Yes, our crisps are your chips, all right? So, just a disclaimer.
Yeah, chips are your fries.
But fries are, for me, it's got to be Five Guys burger. If you're going burger, it's Five Guys burger. You're going chicken, it's KFC all the way. But
Yeah.
it's Five Guys burger, McDonald's fries,
Ooh.
and for the accessories, for the creme de
The accessories.
the creme de la creme, KFC gravy.
Oh,
Mike, Mike
yes.
fucking drop.
I just
Bang!
hit my mic and then I got so excited. Yeah, I have to agree
Oh
with that.
boy, speaking of KFC, have you ever had the fucking what's it called? The double down
Dude,
burger?
I was with you
I
when
never
we
have,
tried this.
actually.
I was with you when we
Oh,
first
yes, you
tried this.
were.
It was after we went out in Reading and we got absolutely shit faced.
Best hangover food ever.
Tom, you know what it is? Yeah, the two chicken breast burgers.
Yeah, two chicken
and
fillets.
it's got
Yeah.
cheese and like barbecue sauce and shit in the middle. So me, Callum, and a couple of his mates got shit faced, right? And we got up in the morning because we had this bright idea to go to KFC, and we were trolleyed, and we were walking across fucking Reading like three zombies. We got to KFC, and me and Callum got this double down burger, like the meal with the fries and the drink, right? And the guy we were with got like a whole, I don't know how many pieces were in the bucket, right? But he got a bucket to himself.
Wait, what, bargain bucket?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was
bargain
like
bucket.
a big one. I think it was like a 9-piece.
Fucking
And
hell.
I can't remember how many, but he was sat there.
I think it was before they started doing the bucket for one.
Yeah, and he was just noshing down this fucking bucket. And me and Callum were eating this burger, and it was, to this day, the messiest food I've ever eaten, because KFC chicken is greasy. It's hit and miss.
Yeah,
sometimes
okay, yeah.
sometimes it's really greasy and like wet. And
Yeah.
other times it's like, it's just
Too
it's just-
dry.
it's just
It's either really wet, perfect, or dry. But then again,
yeah, but that,
you know, it all
that
depends on
perfect
where
is
you
like
get it.
trying to get a green release on the wreck in NBA, like with the delay. It ain't happening, man. Like,
I don't know why Callum laughed at that.
yeah.
No, I know what you mean. I have played NBA before.
When?
That's like saying,
Years
so I've
ago.
got black friends.
Oh,
My girlfriend's
shit.
light skinned.
Sorry,
I can
Callum.
watch basketball. My girlfriend hates the fucking basketball. She can't stand it. Every time I put it on, she wants to kill me.
Oh shit!
But no,
Still,
yeah.
that James Harden trade though.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can't get into that because Callum doesn't know
Yeah,
sports.
yeah. Fucking sorry, I forget about that.
Favorite restaurant takeaway. So you're with the missus. You're going out. Nowhere too fancy, but nowhere like a regular place you'd go. Like a good example would be like maybe like Noodle Nation, somewhere like that. That chain level, like a regular restaurant.
Okay,
Where you're taking the missus on like a Wednesday night, for example.
Harvester.
You know what?
Oh.
You know what? Yeah, I have a quarrel with this. Okay,
But Harvester.
everyone shits on it, right?
It's Peng.
no, it's not.
I'm on your
You're
side.
dizzy. You are dizzy,
I'm on
Callum.
your
It
side,
is
Tom.
Peng. What are you
Now-
on about?
now
Where
listen,
do you want to go?
listen,
Where you get a
boys,
full meal
boys.
and you get a salad bowl? Sorry.
Boys, listen, right?
Oh, I just completely fucked my audio then.
I'm
Oh,
on
fuck's
I'm on
sake.
Tom's side for the most part. You can go to the Harvester, and you can have a really nice meal.
Yeah,
However,
it can be nice.
You can also go to the Harvester and get
And get salmonella.
shit. I once went to the
Yeah.
Harvester with my family for my dad's birthday, right, for his like 45th birthday. And you always get the same. He gets like the mixed grill, the big boy one.
Yeah, you can't get anything else though.
Dave is a big man. And he got the mushroom, yeah. And I remember I was sat opposite him, and I watched him try and cut the mushroom, and the mushroom was cold.
Oh,
And I don't mean cold like.
like stone cold.
I mean like he struggled to get the knife through it.
it was still frozen.
It was like it hadn't thawed out. It was fucking.
Oh.
Who the fuck is freezing mushroom?
People at the Harvester, obviously. But I have a
prolongs
quarrel with
life
it
shelf
because
lifespan.
my girlfriend hates it, right? But then randomly, like 2 months ago, she's like, you know what? We should go to the Harvester
So we went to the harvester, and she doesn't want to admit it, but I know that her head has turned, and she does kind of like it now. It's very hit and miss. The harvester is good, but I feel like...
I'd probably change it now, actually. I'd probably go TGI's.
The point...
Turtle Bay.
Callum, okay, I'm going to get into this. Firstly, harvester, I'm going to finish off my point. It's good, but for the price you pay, you can go somewhere else and get better food.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
But
the
then
issue.
again, you I think part of the slight markup on it is for the salad bowl as well.
Yeah, because it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if you get
but
free
then
refills,
I
you
go,
can
I
really...
go for
Free
the fucking
apostrophe.
bacon bites, fam.
If you get free refills as well, you can really get your fucking money's worth.
Mate,
Quote,
I
unquote,
think my
free.
record is about 8 refills, I think.
I had 7 before. And
No, honestly, like, you go empty stomach, you haven't drank anything all day,
I was
and you
below
just
the
fill up.
perk. But no, I think, again, Harvest is alright if you get the right stuff, but you can go
Yeah,
somewhere and get
yeah.
better money. Turtle Bay, Callum, this is my quarrel with you. You've been there twice, correct?
It's lovely.
Okay, so I don't know if you've ever been, Tom. You know what Turtle Bay is?
I've never been.
Okay,
no.
so Turtle
Is it
Bay-
in Reading, I imagine.
It's everywhere, but it's a Caribbean place. It's a Caribbean like restaurant. Like
Oh, yeah.
imagine you've got like a Chinese, it's that, but it's Caribbean. It's like a Caribbean Oriental place. Yeah?
You got a Chinese,
No,
but
this
it's
is
Caribbean.
the problem. What? No, like you get like restaurants from countries.
Yeah,
It's Caribbean food, right? But it's very. I call it westernized.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's more sort of toned down, I
Yeah,
guess.
so like I went to the first experience with Jamaican food I ever had was with my current girlfriend, and we went to Turtle Bay 2 years ago in Staines. It came out in a big crock pot. It had like dumplings that came with it. I got curry goat and like jerk chicken, and it was all so good. It was so delightful, right? And the food itself tastes good, and the portions are wham. Also had a banana in it, which I since learned is a plantain, but I was like, why the fuck is there a banana here?
Plantain.
All the chefs were like Caribbean, right? So that's how you knew it was decent, right?
Yeah.
The next time I went, next experience for Caribbean food was I went to Turtle Bay for Callum's birthday with Callum, his girlfriend, and my girlfriend. Now, this place was so much worse because it didn't come with dumplings, you had to get them separately. The portions were small and they came in tiny little bowls. And I've been to Turtle Bay a couple times since, and it just gets worse and worse. However, Callum, if you think Turtle Bay is good, you have not had proper, like, what's the word? Homegrown, like, Caribbean food.
Proper jerk chicken.
you go-
Homegrown? You mean homemade?
Homemade, like, if you go to, on the high street, I'm gonna plug them now because I really want to get a sponsor of these guys, because if I get free food from these guys, I want to get obese. If you go onto Desborough Road, yeah? That Blue Lagoon. It used to
I
be.
know who you're on about. Yeah,
It used to be Cool Runnings, I think.
Oh, shit, yeah, I know
But
what
it's
you mean.
Blue Lagoon. now.
Yeah.
Honest to God, right? Go there. It's about £7, £8 for like jerk chicken and black beans and rice. I am telling you now, you will never want to go Turtle Bay again.
But do they do curry goat?
Yeah, but okay, this is my thing. So the curry, you know when I said it was westernized? The curry goat, you know when we went to Turtle Bay a couple months ago? That was during the summer. In Oxford, right?
Yeah.
So the curry goat there, it's almost like just a regular curry, but with goat beef, right? Like goat meat.
Yeah.
The curry goat that you actually get from a Caribbean place has this thing. What Macy said, I said, "What the fuck is this?" And she went, "It's twig." It's actually a fucking twig. There's a twig, a bit of wood, a twig. It's like for herb and shit, right? They put it in the sauce. But the curry goat that they actually give you has bones in it. They don't take the bones out. So there's chunks of bone in it, and you've got to like try not to die eating them. And there's little bone shards, right? That's why I say the curry goat and like Turtle Bay, as nice as Turtle Bay is, it's westernized because it's like if you have Chinese food here, and then if you go to like Noodle Nation, and then you go to like your local chippy and get a Chinese, like they're completely different if they're from the Chinese people. Do you know what I mean? Because they make it how the Chinese people actually make it.
Well, it depends.
Well, like the one in Lane End slaps because they're actually Chinese people and they do a good job.
Yeah, that's my childhood. That when I used to live in Leyton, it was fucking.
mate.
It was sick.
One thing
back
they
in
can't
the day,
do-
I don't know what it's like now, but
It's all right. It's good. I went there today. I got fish and chips. Their fish and chips aren't as good because they're not
yeah.
English. The English.
No, it doesn't matter if you're English or not. It depends on where you are in the country.
No.
If you get it in like Brighton or somewhere,
Oh yeah.
where the fresh is
Fresh
fresh,
fish.
like freshly
bro,
caught.
Nah. If you get like, I've had the Pengis. I've been to fucking Harry Ramsden's, all that shit. That's overrated. But I've
No,
been
I'm
to
not
one.
on about Harry Ramsden's. I'm on about a family-run fish and chips in like Cornwall, Brighton, Portsmouth, anywhere like that, where like they get fresh fish in every day and then cook it there. That is the best.
Have you ever had one? You've been to Cornwall, haven't you? When I went to Cornwall,
Yeah.
there's a place that we stayed called Lou, Looe, and they had a fish and chip van on a pier. Like, it's not a pier, it was a... What are they called? It's almost like a pier, but it's rock, and it goes out into the sea, like a little stretch thing, right? Like a causeway. And I think that's what they're called. And they had a fish and chip van out on the causeway. And holy shit, bro. I have never had better cod than I did that day. Oh, mate.
Oh, dude, no, that's making me... When we were in Cornwall for our anniversary, we stayed in Newquay.
That's such a fucking tourist place to stay.
Yeah.
On the 4th day we were there, we were trying to like go out to eat, and we couldn't find anywhere. And there was this restaurant we kept on walking past every single day that we just ignored because the outside of it looked really shabby.
Right.
And then, like, we were really struggling, just like where the fuck could we go to eat, because places were like closing because of like the times. And so walking back to the flat, and we look at this restaurant, we go, what do they have on the menu? So we had a look, and we're like, oh, this sounds quite promising. So we go inside, and honestly, it was the best fucking restaurant ever, and it's perfect for what we've been doing this entire week. It was entirely pirate themed, and they'd been sponsored by Kraken Rum as well. It was called Captain Jack's. It was amazing, and all of the food they had was caught fresh that day, and they had catches of the day, and we were really lucky because they had 2 catches of the day. So they had sea bass and they had haddock as well.
Haddock's
And
the better
they had a
fish to
lobster
get, I think.
menu, and they said the biggest lobster they had, I think it was 170 quid or something like that. And she said he was like the king of lobsters, and he was blue. He was huge. I did not have that type of money to get that meal, so we went for the seafood platter, which had squid rings, had the catch of the day, but because there were 2, we got both.
Jesus.
Which was brilliant. What else did you get? You got crab, half a lobster,
I can't eat crab anymore.
Yeah, I fucking
scampi,
hate crab.
chips, and something else. And oh my god, it was to die for. It was so good. Like, it was so fresh. Nothing was frozen. All of it caught from the sea. Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, it's like with lobsters, there's like a certain point where like you think like the bigger the lobster, the better it is, but it's not. That's when it starts to get really like tough, and then that's when you get like the really aged lobsters, which aren't that nice. So you got to
Yeah.
get for like the smaller sized lobsters are the most tender and like the best tasting ones.
feel like-
to be really finicky with it.
I feel like seafood's so subjective, but you got to be in the mood. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't,
It's not like I'll go out my way and have like
Yeah.
lemon and then put it over like a fucking roasted bass or something.
like I can't eat crab anymore, man. Like, I went, so you know that eat out to help out thing, yeah.
yeah,
Me and Macy went to Brasserie Blanc. You know that Michelin star chef's restaurant in Beaconsfield.
I've heard of it.
Callum, it's like down the road from Number 5 where we used to work. It's like 3 doors down.
Yeah, I know where you're on about.
Yeah, we went there, and we got we were like, fuck it, we're gonna ball out because this is a fairly expensive restaurant and it's 50% off, so we're just gonna ball out. It cost me £300. Cost me £3.30 for 330 millilitres of Coke. That's a penny a milliliter.
What?
Yeah, I felt robbed, right? But we got like the crab and chips and stuff, right? And Macy's looked amazing. It looked like it was really laid out. Mine also looked laid out, and really like presentation wise, it was like 5-star. It looked lovely. The sauce was lovely. Everything else was lovely. But they made one fundamental flaw, and this is why I can't eat crab anymore. You know, it's pasty. They've got like little bits of flake, and then there's like a crab paste, like the pate. They didn't poke my crab's eyes out. So like I was eating this boiled crab's insides, and his eyes were like rattling around every time I moved his shell, and it was really off-putting, bro. But I've since had lobster for the first time. I had it in September. I went to London with my girlfriend for a romantic night away. for a few drinks, like some dinner.
Oh,
and,
lobster is so good.
mate, we went to Burger. I've never had lobster from like freshly caught sea, but I had burger and the burger and lobster restaurants.
Yeah.
We went there, and I was going to get a burger, and she looked at me and said, "You don't go to the burger and lobster and not get lobster." It's like, fuck it, we get lobster. And the first instance I had, you've got to cut it with the little clampy things. I swatted it, and a bit of juice went all over my jumper and stained it, and I was fuming. but lobster slaps. Lobster is so fucking good.
It is very nice.
It is good.
Very
Oh,
nice.
it's lovely.
Anyway, back to what we were saying. Restaurant, where are you taking the missus?
I'd say first the original one was Harvester, but I think I'm going to change it to TGI's now.
TGI's is good.
Oh, I know.
The only reason why is because it is my initials, funnily enough.
Hey.
Thomas, Jeffrey, King.
No, that's not my. I wish that was, I don't know.
That's the Xbox now.
Yeah.
What is it like, Gerald?
That
George.
George,
yeah. Did you not know it was
Yeah.
George?
No.
Oh, what shit, friend.
I only found out the other
To
day
be fair,
yours
I
was
don't- I don't
Townsend.
even-
You hang on.
Say that
Known me
again?
For how long?
I only
Wait,
found
what?
out the other day.
Both of you?
I only found out the other day yours was I thought that was your mum's middle name.
No, it was mine.
Oh, fuck it. Anyway, go on, Callum. Where are you taking the missus?
The Ivy.
That's not what. That's a nice
No.
restaurant. I'm talking about like.
That's posh.
I'm talking
middle
about
class.
like, middle
That's
class.
not that posh.
Callum,
Hey, it's upper than fucking
Callum, that's
Harvester,
upper
man.
class.
Come on.
That's upper class. I'll call that upper class. Not rich, but I'll call
That's
it upper
like going
class.
to the fucking... What's that place near Aylesbury? The really nice one.
That's like saying giggling,
no
giggling
idea.
squid or some shit like that. I'm talking about like.
Oh god, no! Fuck giggling.
Fuck you, giggling squid rocks. Anyway,
Yeah, it's quite nice.
I'm saying like somewhere like Noodle Nation, like that level of food.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Noodle Nation, Wagamama's,
Yeah,
that sort of
something
shit.
like that. Wagamama's
Yeah,
is overrated.
Noodle
I'm saying
Nation.
that.
Noodle Nation.
Nimrod.
Noodle Nation's my answer.
Okay, so I struggle because I like loads of food. If I'm going easy, I'm going bluegrass. If we want to like just get
Oh, I haven't been bluegrass in years.
bluegrass is good, man.
Don't ever order tea at Bluegrass.
No, God, do you remember that
why
with
are
the
you
breakfast?
ordering tea at bluegrass?
No, we went for
We went there for
Oh,
breakfast.
breakfast. Okay, alright, that's more sense.
Oh,
now.
but it was fucking vile.
Yeah.
It was
How'd you
like-
fuck up tea?
Callum's
You,
like
you know the stereotype that Americans don't know how to make tea.
it's true.
Well, they
They
no, the
brought
thing
that
amazed me-
stereotype into Bluegrass, even
thing that
though the
amazed me-
restaurant is in England.
The thing that amazes me about Americans is they don't have kettles, apparently.
No, bro.
Yep.
While we're on this topic, so obviously I used to be quite a thing on TikTok. I had like 20,000 followers, right? I used to make loads
Big
of
up.
them.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
No, I used to make loads of them, like the questions for the Brits videos. I used to respond to them.
Yeah.
And I made one. There was this bird, and she's like a mum, and she's like, American living in the UK, and she's like, y'all Americans think, like, y'all British don't think we know how to make tea, and she's like, I'm going to show you how to make tea the right
I
way.
think I've seen that TikTok.
Oh no, I think I know
This
what you're on
bird
about.
Puts
I saw it. It was in the microwave,
She
wasn't it?
puts a tea bag out of the. She takes tea bag out. She puts water in a mug. She throws the mug in the microwave. Then she takes the tea bag out. Then she puts milk in. Not tea bag out, the mug out. Sorry, the microwave. Then she puts the milk in with the water, and then the tea bag.
That is disgusting.
And then she goes, and sugar. All right, and I'm not fucking bullshitting you when I say she probably could have filled like a shot glass full of sugar. Bad.
Jesus, you're just drinking sugar then. Like, you can't even taste the tea. It's like, I'm a big fan at the minute of green tea. Like, I've really got
Ooh,
into
Oh,
green
flavoured
yeah,
tea,
I like this.
flavoured tea.
Oh, Tom, I've got some green tea you would love. It's it's actual Chinese green tea. It's beautiful.
Oh, bro, I've been there. I go consistently to the Chinese supermarket. Don't
Oh,
question me
yes,
about the Chinese
boy.
green tea, fam.
Tom, if I could high five you through this screen right now, I fucking would.
There we go. Here's a little one.
There.
You are bent.
Nah, but green tea is fucking nice though. Like,
Oh,
green
it's
tea
so
is
good.
really good. It's really like, it's hard to describe it. Like, I don't put any sugar in. I don't put milk in. But if I have normal tea, I normally put milk in
Oh,
and
I've got
maybe
milk in
one
green
sugar.
tea. Ugh.
Yeah, nah, don't do it. It's just, it's nice. It's just really nice. But I'm gonna start making myself some like chai tea. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's nice because you've got like all the cardamom pods. You know, all of the fucking. I can't. There's so many spices in it. It's ridiculous. Like, they've got like
Oh.
cinnamon.
Speaking of tea, so back when I was an estate agent, we had this house on sale that me personally, I sold. Thank you for the round of applause.
Oh, estate agent.
Oh,
friend.
And it was
I
owned by
sell
this
houses.
absolutely lovely guy, and he was originally from Pakistan. And back there, they've got a type of similar to
Why
chai
did you
tea.
snigger, Will?
Yeah, why'd you snigger?
I don't know.
You fucking racist
No, it's
pig.
the way you said every word in Pakistan. You put so much
Look,
emphasis on
every
P.
syllable you went emphasis like
Yeah,
Pakistan.
you went. He was
No,
originally from Pakistan.
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 I think
carry on.
it's because I worked with Pakistanis, so I just say it like how they do because I worked with them for like
Yeah, to be fair.
ages. So,
I'll give you that.
yeah, so they've got their own sort of similar type of chai tea over there,
Yeah.
and I went over there to do a viewing, and the viewing didn't show up, and I knocked on his door thinking, oh, maybe they're already inside because they showed up early and he let them in. Knocked on the door and he goes, oh, are they here yet? And I went, no, they don't seem to be. I was knocking on the door to see if they were inside with you, and I was just like, oh no, no, they weren't. And so he invites me in to wait for them, and bless him, he makes me this cup of authentic Pakistani, that like their version of chai tea. I can't remember what it was, but it was fucking gorgeous, and it had crushed hazelnuts and almonds in it.
Sorry.
It was to die for. Like Tom,
What are you
Tom, if
laughing
you drank,
at?
Tom, if you drank it, you would have fallen in love with it if you like your chai tea.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, it was to die for. It was so good.
Sorry. Sorry.
To be fair, I remember one of my mum's work friends. I think she's Indian, and we went over there once, and just over her house, just saw her, exchanging pleasantries. She's a lovely lady, and she made me this chai masala tea, and oh my god, it was so nice. It was just sweet. All the spices were in there so well. You could see everything that was put in there. It was done on a hob, but it wasn't made with water because that's a mistake people make. It should be made just with milk.
Just
if you want
milk,
it to be
yeah.
like a proper
Yeah.
chai. Then that's how you get the creaminess and get that
Oh,
that sweetness from it, which makes it just to die for. If you get a good chai, then oh man, it's so nice.
see, like British tea is so much different in it because I don't drink British tea with sugar.
I have to.
I have tea with sugar.
I can drink it black,
I have
but
black
I
coffee.
put milk in it to cool it down a
Black
bit.
coffee, not tea. Not tea.
But because for me, tea tastes the same. Well, like if I've got milk in it, it tastes the same to me as if it's black tea. But the different
Really?
tea brands we have taste different to me. So like,
Oh yeah, tea
recently,
brands do.
Yorkshire tea all the fucking
That's
way.
like
man.
saying Coke tastes the same as
Best
Pepsi.
tea. No, it's
Exactly.
not.
You said tea.
Tastes
You said
completely
tea without milk tastes the same as tea with milk.
No,
That's what you just
because
said.
they're two different brands.
No, I'm not about brands. You said
No, go back to
you
the
said
milk thing.
You said
tea.
tea without milk.
No,
tastes
no,
like
no,
tea with
no,
milk.
no, no, no. No, with that would be like me saying Pepsi Full tastes the same as Pepsi Diet or Pepsi Max.
There's not actually.
To which it
There's not a
doesn't.
huge difference between Pepsi and Max. I don't think.
Exactly. So
No,
it's
Pepsi Max,
exactly
they've
the
done
same.
quite well. Coke and full fat Coke and like Coke Zero taste very different.
Yeah, I
There you
agree, I
go.
agree.
So that's what I mean. That's what you're trying to say. In terms of like, if I was saying Coke and Pepsi taste the same, that would be like me saying Yorkshire tea and PG Tips taste the same, which they don't.
Well, I'm not a big tea advocate like you. Sorry.
So ha!
All right. So can we list off our restaurants again one more time?
Oh
Are
shit!
we going
yeah,
middle
we
class
were
or
on
are we
about
going
that.
takeouts as well? Or
We'll go restaurants. We've done takeouts, no? Oh, we did fast food.
Yeah,
we did
yeah,
fast
sorry.
food.
fast food? We did middle class. I say middle class standard.
Yeah, so I'm saying I'm going to go bluegrass because I don't want to be boring and pick Noodle Nation as well because Callum's already picked that. So
I'll go Harvester because that was my first one.
I'm going to go bluegrass because that bluegrass just slaps different. Their barbecue sauce is the best.
Big Mountain
And Callum's going Noodle Nation.
because he's basic.
Best takeaway, like
Hell yeah.
order. Best like order in. What are you going for? Like,
Indian.
yeah, I'm not on about.
Farmhouse pizza.
No, I don't mean like farmhouse. I mean like you definitely get that at work, don't you? Because you're right opposite it.
Nah.
Shit house pizza.
Yeah, that's
I've,
a yes.
No, I've only ever gotten it once since being at work. Actually,
Farmhouse.
Farmhouse is nice. I miss
Used to
Farmhouse
slap.
because they do the big fat 18-inch
Yeah,
pizzas.
back
don't they?
when not anymore. Back when me and you used to live there. Back when me and you used to chill, like at your old house, and we used to order pizza. That was when we used to slap up Farmhouse.
Oh no, we hit that up big time. Like back in the
Cheesy
day,
crust,
back when
it was
I
like
lived in
liquid
Stokey,
cheese.
like,
Oof.
oh, bro.
Ugh.
I'm shocked that they don't do the 18-inch no more though.
no, yeah, they do. I don't know what Will's chatting.
I'm pretty sure. I remember they did 18-inch for
No,
£12.
well, they do 18 inches.
Hold it.
Last time I
You
looked,
two carry on. I'm finding a fucking.
the last
menu
time
for
I
that.
looked on Just Eat, I couldn't get one, which is why I stopped going.
You can.
I couldn't last time I looked on Just Eat, which was about 2 years ago, to be fair.
I can tell you now. I can load up Just Eat right now.
Right, Callum, but what I'm saying is 2 years ago when I last looked, you couldn't.
Oh, 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago, estate agent, sold a house. Oh.
Fuck off.
Got a car on finance. Shut up.
At least I've been employed properly compared to you.
I'm on furlough,
Oh
thank
no,
you.
no. Well, they do have it on there.
Oh, the last time I checked, I couldn't find it. It's probably just me not looking properly.
See, you see that you can get 18-inch from there. You know, £14. If you go to Domino's, you can't even get a 9-inch for fucking like 10.
Yeah,
12 quid.
Domino's. Even Domino's tastes rank as well.
Nah, Domino's. No, you're wrong.
Nah,
You're wrong.
Domino's
Domino's tastes
slaps.
nice. It just depends what you
Domino's is the best pizza out there. Like, takeaway wise.
Yeah.
Takeaway wise.
get. Takeaway wise, it is. But to be fair, there's something they do in Pizza Hut with the cheese on it. Like,
Oh no, if I'm going
don't get me wrong.
out,
They spunk in the cheese.
Pizza Hut buffet they do.
yeah,
Wow.
that's big. That is
Give
big.
me an ice cream bar as well.
Oh, you little Mr. Whippy ice cream, you know.
I remember, last time I went there, I was in a line full of young children.
Yeah, last time I went, I was literally the only one.
Yeah.
Like fucking 6,
Everybody was like
7,
everybody was like 4
fucking
foot.
22
Everybody was like
year old.
4'5", and there's just me. It looked like it was in Big Daddy with Adam Sandler or Billy Madison.
Yeah,
When he goes back to school, that was me in this little line. I was just like, oh fuck, what's going on here?
You're like Gandalf with the hobbits.
Yeah,
Oh
literally.
god, that was like me as well. Actually, last time I went, it was me and you remember the big burly Romanian guy
Oh, yes.
that I worked with at the hotel.
Yes.
We went for lunch because we were just pissing about in town. We go in there and there's just these big groups of kids, and one of them was having a birthday
Oh
party,
no.
and then there's just us two ordering our stuff in just with beers, and we're just there like, we're the oldest in here,
Oh.
apart from their parents.
Oh, shit.
Help!
Oh shit. But yeah, I think
What?
It looked bad.
I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna take it back. Pizza Hut's better, but I can't order Pizza Hut to my house. It doesn't come out that far.
I think I can, but I have to collect
Oh,
it.
so this is the thing. Yeah, I get pissed off because my neighbours, right? They always have Pizza Hut boxes in their recycling, and I'm in
What?
my head. I'm like,
Why are you looking at their
no, 'cause,
recycling?
like when it gets put out on the road. Because Callum, I don't know if you've noticed, but they're really, really messy people. The other day,
There is that.
right? They had you know, like you get paper recycling, plastic, right?
Yeah.
Our paper and our plastic go out on the same day, so you put them out together, right?
Yeah.
This fucking
Same as most people.
yeah, I know, but some people maybe not in other parts of the country. We don't know. We put ours out, they put theirs out, right? And obviously you have to put it in the road, right, on the side. So they put theirs out, and they had a black bin bag. And the only reason I could tell what was in this black bin bag is because it's overflowing. And they had a black bin bag of plastic water bottles.
Jesus Christ! Why are they
Seriously?
buying
Yes.
water bottles?
I'm not bullshitting you. Do you know how angry I was? I was what?
Fuck it. All you got to do is buy one of those water. People buy bottled water because they don't like the tap water because of the chalk content in it, especially in this part of the country where we've got hard water.
Right.
But if you're gonna buy that shit, you might as well just buy a fucking filter and just fill it up with your tap water, and it filters out all the chalk and shit,
Or-
and then you've just got pure water.
Or just drink from the tap.
Or man up.
Yeah. I know people, alright, do like drugs on the weekend that won't drink tap water. And I'm like, alright, you won't
Oh
drink
my
tap
God.
water, but you're snorting ket off a fucking toilet and the antelope you melt. Absolute I want.
That's the best. I think that is the best way to put it.
I once watched someone snort ket off the bench on the antelope at a gig at the antelope. There was an actual. There was like a Freddie Mercury tribute gig, right? Like a Queen tribute thing. And I watched someone snort. It wasn't one of my mates. I just seen it because like we could clearly see that he was off his rocker and we knew that what he was doing. So we were just like looking over, and it's quite obvious. And this geezer like snorted it off the side of the bench. And in my head, all I could think was like, in the time I've been coming to this pub, I've seen people piss on that bench. I've seen people be sick on that bench, and you're snorting ketamine.
Oh my god, that just makes me think of the time we were there though. New Year's.
Oh, what? And what's his name? It goes up to a bouncer. Have you seen my gear?
Yeah. Oh no, not just that. So this is my first time doing a Class A because I'm such a rebel.
Fucking big man.
Oh,
know.
you're going to tell the colourblind story? Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh god.
So Will is colourblind for orange, yellow, and red, and we're in the lope, and we just done a line of Mandy beforehand. And as we're queuing up, because it was fucking freezing, and I decided to snort the Mandy in my dysfunctional nostril that doesn't work properly. As we're queuing, my nose gets a bit runny, so I snort. It finally hits me. I'm like, oh,
when you get
great.
a
So we go
backdrop.
inside, and it feels like I've just had about like 2 to 3 Red Bulls, and that's it. For Will, he was sober like me,
I was
but he was able to see colours.
I was literally like
So-
part of my brain that had never been touched before had been unlocked. Honest to God, yeah, I can remember it as clear as day. I thought I was having a panic attack. I was grabbing Callum. Callum was trying to buy a drink. Like, he was trying to go in to buy a drink. I was like, Callum, the lights are a different colour. He's like, what? I was like, Callum, seriously, fucking stop moving. The lights are a different colour. I don't know what's happening. And he's like, nah, you're being weird. I was like, I'm fucking serious. I was like sweating and everything. I was like, dude, seriously, I'm not taking the piss. The lights have changed colour. And then I think after about 5 minutes of me just pestering him, he kind of clocked I wasn't taking the piss. And he was like, cool, man, just embrace it. And I was like, okay. That's what to do.
He was
That's
just
what
like,
you got to do. That's what you got to do,
he
man.
was-
Because as soon as
he
you're
was just
doing
like-
that shit like that, you've got to embrace the high.
yeah, no, but the thing is, he was just like, Callum, what colour are those heat lamps? I went orange, and he goes, I can finally see orange.
Yeah, that I'm not sure if that was me just like my brain envisioning, like wanting to see it, because I'm pretty sure being colorblind is like I don't think you develop it. I'm pretty sure you're born with it, right? If I'm not,
Yeah, you are.
So like clearly I wasn't seeing orange. It was just my brain's perception of wanting to see it. So obviously I wasn't magically seeing the color because I can't. But it was my brain.
No, it could. The thing is, it could have done. It could have activated
I mean,
those receptors.
maybe, but I don't know. I'm not a neurologist, unfortunately.
You've heard it here first. MDMA is good for the brain.
There you go.
Honestly,
Except for when you're the other guy that was with us.
fuck it, Tom. You know when your jaw's like swinging like Rocky and Balboa.
He was girding like a
Do you know when you're
mad.
swinging like Rocky in Rocky 2? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
This guy walked up. He had it in his hand like the packet, and he walked up to a bouncer, and he's like, "Have you seen my gear?" And Callum went over to him. He's had a bit too much to drink, and he went, "Drink, yeah." And Callum was like, "Come on, let's go." Just walking out. And he's like,
Oh.
"He's got my fucking gear." We had his gear. We threw it in the girl's handbag because we didn't want him having any more because he was about to die.
And then she
Jesus
went home with
Christ.
it, bitch.
Yeah, and then we went to McDonald's in Beaconsfield Services.
Oh, nearly crashed.
Nearly
as well.
crashed. Callum saved everyone's life that night by screaming at the driver. And we got to McDonald's Services, and New Year had hit these guys hard. There were people like passed out on the table outside McDonald's, just food half eaten, laying on the seats, just zonked on the table. They were clattered. But it was like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
were fucked.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how we went from talking about meal deals to MDMA.
But that's just the Life is Such podcast.
Life is
Life is
life
such.
is such a whirlwind. And I think on that bombshell, as Jake Clarkson says, we're going to wrap it up because I need to go to the bathroom.
Jake.
Jake
Clarkson.
Clarkson.
Jay Clarkson.
Oh, I thought you said Jake.
No.
I was like, oh, please
Yeah,
say
that's
you
what
did
I
not
thought.
forget his name,
My
man.
bad. Jay Clarkson. Jeremy
Oh,
Clarkson.
big man Clarkson.
I think on that bombshell we're gonna end it because I need to go to the bathroom because I'm not very well. Any last bits to add, boys, before we finish up?
All hail our Lord Jeebus.
Fair.
Oh, actually, guys, I've got some good news for you.
Okay.
We actually have a sponsor for this episode.
Wait, what? Well, you're telling us this.
Well, you could have
I've
fucking
gotten
said
us a
before.
sponsor.
Why did you say this at
Yeah.
the start? It's clearly a joke because you would have said it at the start of the episode.
Yeah.
We are sponsored by
Your
tap
mum.
water. That's right. You can pour this straight from your tap and hydrate yourself
we get-
on a daily
We get
or hourly basis.
0.002% commission for every bit of water you drip.
Yes.
Yes.
Please, drink more water. We need the money.
Please.
To finish up, I do just want to say, for people that I've had a lot of people on Reddit that I've been speaking to recently. They want to know what kind of topics we cover on this podcast because apparently podcasts need a niche. We don't. We literally cover
Bullshit.
we cover whatever the fuck we want. This isn't me being hostile. I just get annoyed at seeing the same shit, not just on my posts, but on other people's posts. Right? If you want to make a podcast, talk about whatever the hell you want. I don't want people to listen to us because we do political podcasts or sports podcasts or gaming podcasts, right? We may cover those things, but I want people to listen to us because of who we are as individuals. We're literally 3 friends who have known each other for nearly 20 years who just talk shit, and we have a good time doing it, and I want people to enjoy the conversation and get engaged. That's literally the only reason we started this. We have no intention to take it anywhere. It's just a fun thing to do once a week because we don't get to see each other, we're on lockdown, and it's a good way to keep in touch.
Exactly. When stuff like that, having a niche, you sort of isolate certain audiences as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas this, like, everyone can relate to a meal deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe not ketamine so much, but meal deal.
I mean, to be fair, you could say this is like a type of niche, just listening to 3 people literally just chatting shit.
It's just waffling.
Yeah, but there's podcasts that I listen to, and they're just waffling a load of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but a lot of the podcasts I listen to that waffle a load of
shit
shit are famous people.
Yeah,
we are.
Well, obviously, we're not there, but we're sort of everyday students, workers.
Yeah, that's why I think it's interesting because we're not famous. Like no one knows who we are other than our friends and family. So
exactly.
we're literally, I think.
And if you're watching this, Mum, I apologise for what I've said in the past 3 episodes.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, Mum, I love you.
Right, let's wrap it up, guys.
Thank you, guys.
I'm busting as well.
Thank you, guys, for listening. We're going to finish up now. We'll be back next week, as always, Thursday, 5 a.m. GMT. Anything else to add? Nothing. All right, that's it. See you guys later. All right, Tom. Adios.
Peace.
I need a poo. I didn't stop recording.